Hello! Welcome back to American Falls. Welcome back to LANCYBOI's Last Map. Is it America? American? I can't remember now. Welcome back anyway. It is the same in-game day as we were before. Nothing on that front has changed. We have completed the harvesting. What am I talking about? The cultivating contract has been completed, and the fertilizing contracts have also been completed. We will return that. There we go. And then I did say that we'd buy one because we had no choice but to lease that one temporarily. Yeah, we had no choice but to lease it whilst we 23. Yeah, we had no choice but to lease that one to complete the contracts. If you remember the last episode, we did purchase the what it was. We did buy a fertilizer spreader, and the width was horrendous. It was 4 meters, which is what it is. But when you popped on an AI worker, it was like it missed every other row, so it looked like I'd corrugated the field, if that makes any sense. So we had to complete the fertilizing contracts and the thingy contract. Which means we are down to 30 grand. Now let's quickly check the contracts for today. There's a load of harvesting contracts. Now I can lease the machinery, but I can't borrow it from the landowners. After the last farmer who took on all this good stuff and then sold the communities stuff, their tractors and spreaders and whatnot, then sold all the land that was, community based. They're refusing to lend it out to me at the moment. So that means we either have to own the equipment or we personally have to lease it. Now I don't want to lease if at all possible. We do own this, which is a 946 International. It's only 85 horses. It's not a lot. So we own this. We own the Amazon, as you just saw in the last episode. We leased it. We have now purchased it for ourselves. So we own a fert spreader, which also has lime. We own a small 2-wheel drive tractor, and then we also own the Case Steiger and a 9-meter disc. Just pull in here. Just pull in here. I'll tell you what we own. So we own this kitten, 85 horses. We own this kitten, 360 horses. That field took me an hour and 3 to cultivate. So we own that. That is the slowest power ratio of both of these tractors. Then we own a 9.8 meter disc, and then obviously the fert spreader, as you saw. So that's where we're at with this. Now my plan is to take this back to the caravan, to our trailer, and then have a bit of lunch, because it is that time of day again, and then see what contracts appear after lunch. At the moment, the only contract we can complete will be the cultivating contract on field 7. There's no other contracts available that we can do. We don't own a harvester, so as a result we can't harvest. Now I want to get this fertilizer doohickey under that carport there. I'm not sure how weather tight that canopy is, and I don't want my fertilizer going all manky because it's got wet. So we'll drop that in there for now. So this is what we own so far: 2 tractors, a disc, and a spreader. This is just rented. They're putting me up here for now. There's no, I don't own any of the land, nothing. They're just literally putting me up whilst I get back on my feet, and yeah, going from there. So I is going to go and have a spot of lunch, and I shall see you in a second. We'll see what contracts we have available. Bear with. Hello. Nice old bacon sandwich in there. So not a lot has happened. It does look like we're taking on that other cultivating contract. Nothing else has appeared, unfortunately, and none of these guys want to lend me their equipment. So we're heading up to field 7 if I can get out of here. There is a horrible collision on this Steiger, which I think is a collision for the triple wheel setup. I'm pretty sure that's what it was last time. So there's a collision that's not actually there, which is slightly annoying to say the least. So we need to head up to field 7. And I think this neck of the woods, this way. And we'll get that done, and then we'll go for a bit of a... Ooh. What's this? Little muck spreader. It's pretty cool. Another grand. As I said, if I see them, I'll pick them up. If I don't see them, I won't. I'm not going to go out of my way looking for them. Now, ooh, hit the mic. I know that it's going to get a bit repetitive. All we got is a fertilizer spreader and a cultivator. But if we can get a run on contracts, I think it's 128 grand we need to buy ourselves a harvester. So where's the gate for this field, or the opening in the fence at least? Ooh. These collectibles are literally in the middle of fields. So one of the reasons why I'm a little apprehensive on hiring workers at the moment, because a worker isn't going to like it so much. Well, it is what it is, I suppose. Right, so we'll get this one done. There we go. We'll get this knocked out, and then also we should go for a shifty, see what's what and where's where, or we'll just roll through to the next in-game day. And currently I've got it set for 3-day seasons, so I may knock that back to just 1 day for now, until we get a spurt on, or a lot of contracts come up at once. So we need 128 plus trailer, so 150 grand, let's say, we need, and that will then enable us to purchase the combine. Now, as I say, the folk around here are refusing to lend us their equipment. The store will let us lease the equipment, but they literally, oh, where am I going? They literally want it back like same day, because, you know, the reputation that this farm that we've taken on isn't great, and the fact that the last guy sold all the equipment doesn't bode well, does it? Which is the same guy that made a run for it from Stone Valley, as far as I'm aware. So that'll be interesting. Now, what I did notice was that there's a "We'll Buy Anything" type sell point on this map, which is kind of cool. So what I'm thinking is, if they'll buy anything, maybe we can act as a bit of a middleman and purchase ourselves some, you know, stuff, maybe some soybean or some fertilizer or something from the store, as not so much rejects, but maybe they got some split bags that they can sell us cheap on a pallet of, you know, 5,000 litres for not a lot of money, that we could then repackage or sell loose to a buyer, let's say, and then that could aid us in grabbing our combine. It's going to be another case. If you haven't already realised, I want to go reasonably old school. I'd say 80s, 90s case, or international harvester if they're a little bit young, a little bit older, or, you know, I might even go as far back as, you know, farmers or something. But what do you reckon? I'm not sure what we're going to be able to afford, because we're going to sell it loose to like a grain elevator, buy some wheat and sell it to a grain elevator. We're going to need a trailer. They're not going to want a load of split bags that I've purchased from elsewhere on a pallet. That's going to look a bit dodgy, isn't it, eh? What do you reckon? That's what I'm thinking anyway. If you can hear that horrible noise behind me, that is my fan. I'm having a moment. Male menopause, we call it. So my room's pretty hot, actually. Is what it is. Let me see if I can. That might have calmed it down a little bit. While I'm talking, you can't hear it. It's just when I stop, I can see it on my recording software that it's still popping up and down. Which is what it is. Failing that, it's the speakers for the game. You're picking that up, which means you lot are going to get an echo. Echo. No, that's just me pissing around. I apologise. So, yeah, we could grab a trailer. We're then going to have to pull it with this, because our little, unless we buy a little trailer, but then we're not going to make a lot of money. We have to do like 20 trips. This kind of defeats the object. If we buy a load of knockoff split bags that the store's trying to sell on the cheap, and then make a few quid to buy the combine, we can then help others out and, you know, build our reputation up a little bit quicker. Right, I'm going to crack on with this, and I shall see you at the store in but a second. Hello! Oh, not quite made it to the store, but we're getting there. I forgot how slow this tractor was. 19 of your finest miles an hour. We did go via the trailer and drop off the disc. Now we're heading down to the store. Now, I don't want to spend money for the sake of spending money. Now, I was after the international. These guys aren't going to get out of the way now, are they? Come on. I was after the international truck and trailer combo thing. Well, it's not really a combo thing. It's a truck and trailer. Well, I'll show you. I was thinking I could get the, where is it? International S1800 Plus truck. And then I was going to purchase this guy. Lizard GL trailer. It's not a massive trailer. 15 grand, runs on the truck. Looks about trucky. Do I need the GL written on the side? Probably not. Main colour, I was going to get that in the case, and the rim colour, I was going to get that in the white. And then the truck, we're just getting white, and yeah, I'm done with it. Truck and trailer. Now, if I go for that trailer, I'm going to need a dolly from my tractor, and then just return the dolly and keep the buy the truck at some point. The truck is 35 grand. Now, not more, this one. Need to collect on that. And all of these are harvesting contracts, right? So, we've already lost 62 today. Considering we spent 138. So we are making money. Don't get me wrong, we are making money. So we are now in August. So the best product to sell in August is not soybean. Is there anything good to be sold in August? Sugarcane. American crop selling 683 for sugarcane. I don't really want to be selling sugarcane. So nothing particularly. There's nothing that's going to make us a min. Almost, well, 3 grand, 800 quid a thing less for that. So we could do some canola, I suppose. 5, 10, 15, 2 by 4. So if we buy that trailer, we'll get that in the case colours. Room colour white. And we'll buy that. And then we're going to need to grab ourselves a dolly. Where are dollies? There they are. I've only got the one. This is the only one. So that's 10 grand. 9 grand. You can always lease it, and then once we've done a few runs, return it. They want it everything we've leased, we want to return the same day, basically. Before we make a scarper with it, as it were. I don't think we are going to make enough money by doing this, in fairness, to wonder if there's a cheaper dolly on Mod Hub that has the Continental wheels, so that it would match this. Although those wheels are quite far back, aren't they? Looks a bit silly, but is what it is. So pallets. Let's see if they've got any split bags of the canola. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Let's start filling this up. Right, where are we taking this? Fool's Grain. Tag that. Which is here. That's not a million miles away. Right, I'm gonna finish loading this up. I'll see you in a second. Right, just grab the last little bit off of this pallet, and then we'll head over and see what we're going to make. I don't think it's going to be a great deal. That's cost us £5 so far, plus the cost of the trailer and the lease of the dolly, so that's 20 grand just to break even, basically. Yeah, I can't see us making 20 grand. That's just to break even, and then you need to factor in the cost of the harvester and everything. We might end up just sleeping through and getting some fertilising contracts and some more cultivating contracts done, because we is running out of money. I thought I tagged it. I drove past it. It was there. I thought it was this building. Pay attention, man. Oh, I thought it was inside one of the doohickeys. Right. Right. I can't see us making anywhere near enough to even break even. So well, I'd say 66,613. Okay, I need 100 and I'll say what's 128, 150 grand, and I've got 82. Should we buy another 4 pallets of split bags? I mean, I don't normally. I mean, this is just for a bit of fun, I suppose. But I don't normally do things like this. It's just that if I don't, it's going to be one boring episode for you guys, because there's nothing else we can do other than sleep. Right, let's grab this last little bit. So we could do, we could return this dolly and grab the truck, and we're that much closer. All we need is the harvester and the header. So we'll sell this last bit because it's already on the tractor. We'll sell this bit, return to the store, grab the truck. I'll get everything shipped back to our trailer, and then go for a kip. In the morning, have a bit of tea. In the morning, we'll have a shifty, see what, oh, caught the barrier, see what contracts arise. Let's pop my head in, there we go. See what contracts arise. I don't really want to be doing this, a little bit dodge, eh? Right. Any more contracts appeared while I've been doing these shenanigans? Harvesting, 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 harvesting. There is a lot of harvesting. This is what I'm saying, there's a lot of harvesting contracts. And we need a harvester and a header. Hopefully there'll be a contract for fertilising, as you haven't seen me do that in this episode. You've seen me do some dodgy dealings like Del Boy. And a little bit of cultivating and dodgy dealings is all you've seen me do so far. Oh, we've grabbed the new trailer, I suppose. So we need to return the dolly and then grab ourselves a truck. So I'll go over here, we'll drop the trailer, we'll return the dolly before they get the ump. Because we've, you know, used it for too long. I'm guessing after, you know, a season's worth of farming, they're going to be a little bit more open to the idea of letting us borrow stuff. Right, so we'll return that. And then we'll grab the truck. Which was just here. Leave it as is, leave it as is, leave it as is, leave it, 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 leave it. Main colour on white. Design colour we'll go for red seat. Room colour will also go for white. Just a regular white, there we go. 35,200. So that'll be our truck. Which is, where is it? Here? We'll literally leave everything as is on this truck. If we need to upgrade it at any point, we have that option. But at the moment we don't have the funds to do so. That looks alright, that. Looks like it's meant to be our grain cart. Our grain doohickey. It's quite nice. There we go. Goes a bit quicker than the old tractor as well, doesn't it, eh? Right, I shall get all our stuff back up to the thing and I shall see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Truck and trailer are outside the trailer. Tractors, disc, fertilizer thingy. I have taken on 3 contracts for this morning: cultivating, ploughing, and sowing. Another sowing one there. These are going to take me forever. So for cultivating, ploughing, and a sowing. Now, I'm thinking 26 grand for that. I was looking at the ploughs. Now that's 20 grand. So 19 grand. So we're not going to make any money off that ploughing contract, except for the fact that we're going to have a plough. Which is what it is. So we're going to do the contract to get ourselves a free plough, basically. So that's... Didn't think that one through, did I? So that's the first thing. The second thing with seeders, unless I want something that's really small, like this 4 metre, the field for sowing's 42, which I think is the field that we... where's field 42? I can't see it down here. That is going to take us forever with a 4 metre plough, 4 metre thingy. And then there is a cultivating contract up here. So, yes, 2 was cultivating, wasn't it? Ploughing. 2 was ploughing, 4 was cultivating. And 42 was the sowing. Where's the other one that's flashing? Can you see it? 24, 19, 42. Why can't I see field 4? Oh, field 2. 4 here. 4's here. So, yeah, that's the cultivating one. You've seen me do loads of cultivating, and that's whatever it was, ploughing, and that's seeding down here. So, what I'm thinking is grab ourselves a seeder that we're going to have to lease. Unless there's something on Mod Hub. Don't know. Wouldn't mind using some of the horse stuff. That's 50, 70 for those. Ideally I want that one, although it's no different in size than that one. It's just contained. I don't have any front 3 point, you see. That's 6, that's 12. That's 8. And I do like that. Anywho's, you've seen me do a bit of this and a bit of that and a bit of the other. So what I reckon is I'll leave it there for today. In the next episode, which will be a continuation of this day, we will see what I found on Mod Hub and go from there. So, as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. Each and every one of you, please take care, and I'll see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.